Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Haunted Castle.
I was trying to hold it in so badly. Stop playing the wolf sound. God damn.
Tonight I am joined by one giggly son.
I'm Salavore, the butler. Pleasure to be at your service. Oh, I am not acting professional in this moment, however.
Are you ever acting professional?
It depends. When I'm working, I'm very professional. When I'm hearing wolf.midi, I'm not very professional. Also, a DJ playing wolf.midi is also not helping matter. But that can't be the whole stream, can it, Al?
Honestly, perhaps it could be. It won't be, but it could be.
I don't want to subject your chat to that.
So in the future, perhaps.
Perhaps in the future, try not to laugh at wolf.midi.
I mean, it's very amusing. Especially with the nature of just being able to mass putting credits and...
Yep. Just the rolling wolf sound.
It is very important.
They didn't just overlap the audio, they had to buffer it.
Indeed. Welcome, darling. Congratulations on being first. How are you doing today?
Okay. For my sanity as, aw, marriage! This can't go wrong in a video game. Oh no. Acula.
He is Bacula.
At least he's not a Racula. I am doing very well. How are you doing, Lilith?
I'm doing very well. Especially as someone who is thoroughly undergoing the human torture device known as Haunted Castle.
Yes.
The main benefit to this game is the fact that it has fantastic music choices.
Yeah, I noticed that right off the bat. So the zombies resign to their fate, the skeletons scream.
Dr. Acula needs a new patient.
Yes.
And people are so unwilling to volunteer themselves in...
I know, in this day and age. Pissed. Yeah, the Dr. Acula struck again. Junior to make it more legally distinct.
So what makes a particular entry so nightmarish to survive is that a striker can take up half of your health in a single...
I noticed that, and I wasn't gonna comment because I'm like, ooh, did they just hit particularly hard, or is this, like, intended?
This is unfortunately intended.
Hello, Gorgon. You make your appearance. At least the bosses go down quickly, apparently.
It is the first boss.
That's very fair.
They are usually pushovers
Although
in Castlevania.
I have played some games where they don't make that a cake.
True.
They're like, the rest of this game's gonna be hard. You better be prepared. But yeah, the musical choice is very fantastic for games of this era.
Oh, okay, I need to get... I have the Morning Star, so I have a snowball's chance in hell.
That is usually a good start for NES era games. Even though you said this was an arcade title, I believe.
Correct.
I cannot imagine how many quarters this swallowed up during its days.
So many.
Yeah.
It was because this game is a little bit more cruel than your average arcade game.
Yeah.
So typically, when a game allows you to put in quarters to get additional lives, it typically allows you to do so infinitely.
Mm-hmm. This doesn't allow you to just keep throwing quarters at the problem.
Correct. You have... So, after the use of 4 quarters, you will go back to the wedding once again.
Oh my. So many of these machines were broken, understood.
Almost certainly.
That is extremely rude. Can you imagine 4th quarter, final boss? You've got this. You got another quarter in your back pocket. No.
No.
Just no. Says the game.
The game will not allow such hubris.
I think at that point it's such generosity to allow you to just use a 5th quarter to get through that final boss.
This game does offset that in an interesting way, though. You can actually utilize a quarter before your life is up.
Ah.
To gain some additional hearts, as well as get an additional health bar stacked on top of the one that you have.
But you have to predict when it's necessary and when you're overreacting, I'm guessing.
Correct.
Which is half the battle in gaming.
Especially because the fact that when you're taking 2 to 8 damage per hit,
yeah,
not having that buffer period of just dying can be worse.
Yeah.
Because
you could be sitting at 6 health and thinking, okay, does the next hit kill me, or does the next hit leave only a scratch?
Mm-hmm.
Which is not a decision young me would have made very easily. It took into very far in my arcade-going life to realize that games had definitive endings that you needed to achieve.
Typically, this game does have quite the pendulum to it, though. As you will see in just a moment.
Hello, Bone Dragon. Goodbye, Bone Dragon. Hello, New York. Oh, it's... I saw the scape in the background, and I'm like, hello, skyscrapers? Ah. There is someone who needs to learn about the Hammer of Justice in your chat. Good.
The only thing worse than bots, flea men.
Oh my god, the jump cycle on the flea men in the... would drive me mad growing up.
That's
Because
very
I did not develop the twitch muscle timing that Mario Party instilled in me until much later in life.
We got teleport temporarily.
Yes, when I think of harpies, I too think of... How rude of Twitch.
Indeed.
Let's go yell at them. It doesn't have to be anything coherent, just yelling. But in Castlevania, the turkey helps, not hurts.
Not in this one. Not in this one.
Why Wild Turkey no help me?
Because the game was designed by bastards.
I can tell. Sadistic bastards at that.
Let's just...
What's next? The paintings attacking you? I know, we're back to Harpy Land.
Indeed.
She is not home, my love. My dog is barking. She's an old lady now, so she just tends to bark at things she thinks are people coming to her door.
Understandable.
It's that Simpsons meme of old man yells at clouds, except it's old lady yells at clouds. You know what? I hear it. I hear the Bloody Tears inspiration.
It's not inspiration, it just is bloody tears.
It is. I'm sorry. I gave it too much benefit of the doubt. I apologize. Also, the game over music makes it seem like a joyous thing for what, the arcade owners? Oh boy, another quarter. Yeah, inspiration in quotation marks.
Casting does take a lot of inspiration, quote-unquote, from itself.
I think everyone was kind of just taking things from everyone at this point. Like someone would hear a riff somewhere and go, hey, I can use that in my new game that I'm making.
We now can acquire the sword. And then die. And, how many quarters was that?
I believe that is your third quarter. Nope, that was the fourth.
Welcome back to the wedding.
Alright, Dr. Acula, please don't take my wife again. Damn it, Acula. Stop stealing my wife. Acula, please.
If you want your wife back, you will have to earn her. Answer me these riddles 3.
How many quarters have you put into the...
I made a mistake there.
Alright, totally have never seen this game before. This is the first time we are playing this game.
You know, sometimes I wish it would be my first time, rather than actually...
You are probably far more familiar with this game than I am.
Unfortunately, yes.
I probably saw this in an arcade somewhere and went, maybe not today.
Yeah, honestly, the original arcade post was not really... It really wasn't very effective.
Yeah.
This sort of game would only really get noticed in its time for word of mouth of being particularly cruel.
I love how you just stared at the statue and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, because the statue crumpling will hurt you. This game hates you.
I can tell. I'm looking at it. It exudes hate.
And I will return all of that hate that I can.
Yep. Oh my god, there are 7 stages.
Yeah, because this does have a lot of the same core structure as the original Castlevania. It's 6 stages.
And then a kind of final climb to the final boss.
You'll get back here, Morningstar.
Get back here, I'm not finished with you yet.
So...
No, you're the monster. Get back here and scare me.
I have gotten to Stage 6 before. I have never met Dracula outside of the intro.
Dr. Acula remains unseen. Except
Correct.
in a wedding.
Dr. Acula stole my wife and then was never seen again.
Have you seen this man? He took my wife. How many times has he taken your wife now, sir? At least 100.
I wish I kept count. I don't think I would like the number if I actually knew it though.
Yeah, if I thought back to a lot of the old school games I played, I could probably not tell you how many times I restarted them before beating them.
The bats don't do much damage, but they are still so demoralizing every time.
Yeah. It's like getting hit with a fireball. It's like, yeah, this isn't taking too much off my health bar, but I know I could have blocked it. Or done something to prevent me from taking that damage.
Indeed, just...
I was about to say Bone Dragon just goes down so easily, but then I think back to how many times you've probably faced Bone Dragon at this point.
Indeed. Well, usually it's actually the mudmen that end my life in stage 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, which direction? There you are. Let's just get out of the curve here.
No harpies. I won't give you my social security number.
As you should do.
You know what? Very fair.
Is it time for the killer banquet?
That would be so messed up if that was your wife in that painting.
Oh, it was. We've acquired the sword at the cost of our life. But it's fine, we have the sword.
Yep.
The sword is very important.
I feel you're trying to convince yourself of that far more than me.
The sword means we deal more damage. It means we might be able to actually survive this. Might.
Keyword. Oh my god, the stairs. The bane of every programmer's existence during this era.
Bang.
Alu, you can't let a man on stilts take you out of this game. Come on.
I'm not certain I'm really in a position of arguing at the moment.
It's like I don't think I can make that call. I think they're making that call.
This is outside of my jurisdiction here.
Yeah. This wasn't part of the purview document. So it's out of my scope for this project, unfortunately.
I think it might be time to die to mummies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do we have the ever so classic boomerang now?
It doesn't really... I wouldn't really... It's shaped like a boomerang. However, I think
it's just a check mark for a good job. Got it.
I think it might be broken.
Yeah, that's just your throwing stick. Alright, this is quarter 3, I believe.
I believe this is my final attempt before the wedding again. Until death do us part must have come much sooner.
I didn't think I'd have to test this already. It's one of those, I believed I had more time on this assignment moments.
You know, perhaps I need to revise the usual vows to, till death or Dracula do us part.
Till death or mummies do us part.
True, I know it is the mummies that are bringing an end. You know what? Oh, okay, no, that's not going to work out. I was trying to just move on and call it a day. The game said no, apparently.
The game had other plans.
And so the plans seem to include flea men. And I take great umbrage with that. And this is why we have a vendetta against birds, ladies and gentlemen.
You see that bird?
Ladies and gentlemen! Fuck that bird. Was that bird?
That Acula.
Is that bird? We have to get married again!
Oh my god, this is just like the movie Groundhog Day. You just keep going back to your wedding over and over again.
Effectively.
That skeleton's fucking jamming while he's waiting for you to kill him.
I mean, given the soundtrack, yeah. I mean,
I understand with the soundtrack. That is the most reasonable course of action. But the skeletons are just doing a little jig. Hitting a little boogie before coming to kill you. Oh boy, here's my chance. It's time to do my dance. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta.
Indeed. Plus just... You know... It does seem to be a recurring pastime for skeletons, just... dancing.
I may not have muscles, but boy can I boogie. Oh wait, I just thought of a way to make this more sadistic. Only having a set number of whip shots you can use.
We're not going to acknowledge that in the slightest. Moving on.
Moving right along. Indeed.
We don't need weapon durability in a tough-as-nails arcade platformer.
Your whip has broken. Would you like to pay 1 quarter to fix your whip? But it sacrifices your life that you were going to use that quarter on?
I wouldn't be nightmarish if every use of the whip also consumed parts.
Go, flying skeleton.
You give me that morning star. I don't care if I take damage for it.
At least it's only 2 points.
Indeed. Not be tempted by that heart.
I almost did not even see that one, so...
The only reason I was bad for it was I knew it would be coming. Alright then.
Okay, good. It's not back to the wedding again.
Not yet.
Rip indeed. Yeah, they really took the wine dark sea that ancient Greek people were talking about and went, what if we incorporated that into the color palette? Okay, I did not see that. It hid in the fog. Also, that is... I think someone with some deep-seated hatred made this game.
There are definitely many subtle clues that you might be correct.
It's not animated. Is it just like a constantly rotating texture then? The color palette itself is animated, so the water doesn't have to... Okay. Probably some memory saving thing that they had to do back then. I love how this man just shows up, gets bonked in the head about 20 times, and then dies. Ah, yes, it's time for me to do the boogie. If only there was a man here to hit me with a morning star.
Well, to be fair, it is precisely 8 times they are hit.
8.
And yes, I've been counting. Look, just...
I can imagine the exact scenario where you're just like, all right, you need to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's 8 times.
Indeed.
Oh, Bone Dragon takes 10.
Indeed. It's one of those moments of just... when you go through the same thing over and over again, and the madness starts to set in. The next step is just to know exactly when you can move forward. Because you know you want to be back here again very soon.
So me playing Dark Souls 1 understood.
Welcome, Ash. How are you doing today? I'll take additional hearts.
Hello, hello, Ash.
You are not wrong, darling. However, the specialized madness starts with repetition
No, there's general madness that just happens through life being life. And then there is specialized madness when something becomes the target for your ire.
Just...
I have read many a books on this topic.
It is... Have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
It's doing the same fucking thing over and over again. Yeah, no, I definitely have played games where the solution is just bash your head into the wall more. But this one then resets where the wall is if you bash it in enough.
We got the sword, got a checkpoint. That's a first life.
I just noticed the wall eye.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like the wall eye. It is not a fish. It is terrifying. What's next? Is his Zoltar machine gonna come to life and attack? Mama! Us Fleeman 3 will not accept the death we see.
It was actually Fleeman 4 for a moment, though. Because the new one spawned.
It was Fleeman 4 for a moment, but when I started the bit, it was 3.
Fair.
The man on stilts has hands.
I was not able to actually... I was hoping to get him off my position. It did not work.
Yeah, East definitely is that type of game, and while I love it, it definitely is a bash your head into the problem until a solution arises. Also, I am very much looking forward to the re-releases of the early East games that keep getting rumored. A former friend recommended me East 8, and that just sent me down a rabbit hole of playing the rest of them. Fuck you, Stiltman! What a screenshot to end that on. Yes, I am very excited for 10, which is hopefully coming out soon. I do too. Admittedly. Oh my god, it's the music of my panic attacks.
Yeah, music of my nightmares as well.
It's weird how this era just had musicians who were like, okay, we're going to make a nice song, a really good song that's going to be remembered through the ages, and Panic Attack.
Always got to be of service, darling.
Hey! I also need to play E6. I've played 1, 2, and I believe 3, and 8. But then I'm ADHD with games, so instead of playing 4, I instead played Final Fantasy. I would very much appreciate that, Lola.
I would like to avoid the Fleaman. Thank you all very much.
Fleaman, hoo-ah. Protector of the ledge man, hoo-ah.
This is a cult classic JRPG series. Oh, no.
Oh, no! I forgot what quarter we were on.
I thought I had one more.
I thought you did too. Damn you, Dr. Acula, back to the beginning. Yeah, it's basically the longest, one of the longer ongoing games with the same main protagonist.
You know, I'm really glad the developers in this game chose to make this the opening track, because it's the one that everyone's going to hear the most.
Yeah, you know what? For the most listened to song, it's one of the better ones. Yeah, they are quite difficult. They do not hold your hand. You definitely need to know your systems if you're going to beat the game. You can't do the south thing in East where you forget that a mechanic exists for like half the game. Such as, you know, skill trees. I keep forgetting about skill trees.
It's definitely important to be willing to face a challenge if you are fond of it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if sometimes it is Sisyphean.
It's very much a Sisyphean, because I'll just die to the same minor enemies and be like, why am I not progressing? Why am I not gaining O?
Because, for instance, my current trial is very Sisyphean.
Yeah.
Also, if you pay attention, there are 16 bats that spawn before Medusa.
Yep.
And it is the 13th
Mm-hmm.
dying that actually awakens her.
Could you imagine she's just waiting in an alternate dimension? It's like, come on, Bat 13, we know the drill. You've done this about 50 times. Come on.
Okay, then... Oh, we do actually get the check mark.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Raiders. How is everyone
welcome.
doing tonight? How did your stream go, Aiden, and what were you streaming tonight?
I feel like this would be the kind of game where if I was playing this on an emulator, I would 100% keep making constant check marks in a futile attempt to beat the game, and then try the actual challenge of the game.
Very fast, because this is... The challenge is definitely maddening here.
Mm-hmm.
My day's going quite well, thank you for asking. Although it is definitely filled with much pain, because this game is not for the faint of heart. But how are you doing tonight, good sir?
This game is very SmackDown versus Raw-esque in the fact that it brings the pain. Okay, I can very much see how the Mudmen are a problem.
Indeed. I mean... Who doesn't want to show up for 4 deaths in a wedding? Infinitely.
Infinite marriage.
Oh. Well, we're now... Well, we know how to deal with... everything.
Now we have to deal with the exclusive property of Universal Studios and the Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Alright, get down here.
Oh, he actually got a fireball off before just dying this time. How unfortunate that that's still not enough.
I live to fight another day.
Correct. Whether or not it will be the final time pushing the rock up the hill is up to anyone's guess.
Oh, there'll be so much more block pushing, guaranteed. But no worries. Take all the time you need, say.
And the Kaizo Mario chandelier, got it.
Lehman.
Wait, man.
I greatly detest it.
It is very much like that GoldenEye character back on the N64 where you had to aim down in a way that sucked. No harpies, I won't sign up for Spotify Premium. Gotta love Dr. Acula's portrait in the hallway.
I mean, he has a great taste in paintings.
I gotta get his painter. Yep, fucking odd job.
And apparently he appreciates my taste in wives, he keeps taking them.
Look, just because we have a similar taste in women doesn't mean you could just take mine. I love how you tried to preemptively hit it, and then it's like, now I'll spawn. Also, the mist creature just blinking in and out of existence is something that would aggravate. Oh my gosh.
You know what? Take the life.
Take it, I didn't even fucking want it. Well, okay, good. It's not wedding time.
Not yet. Alright, let's see if we can actually survive.
We have to live long enough to see the Stilt Man.
So I think the one who actually... Okay, we're not surviving...
Nope.
We're not surviving Glass Joe today.
It's sad that you're comparing him to Class Joe. But I also completely understand the feeling.
This game really does not pull its punches in the slightest.
Nope. It is the type of game to punch you once and then you'll cry about it later. Fuck you, Stiltman.
No, for level 4.
Yep.
And now we go crying to a mummy.
Mm-hmm. Now for Panic Attack, the musical. Exactly, though, Lilith. Getting better every run.
I remembered you this time.
Mm-hmm. Alright, with passion.
No more sneak attacks.
Yes.
Well,
Did that hit you?
it did.
What is the hitbox on the eyeball?
Aggressive.
I can tell.
Perhaps the hitbox that I will get larger the more disdain I have for it.
Perhaps, but... even then, at this point in this game, I think it would be... filling the whole screen at that point.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Ah, my favorite in games of this era. Blind faith jumps. Lovely.
Oh. Well, we go back up, don't we? Go very... Excuse me?
Oh wait, you wanted to not perish there? I'm sorry.
Rather nice indeed. Or at least know what I got hit by.
I don't think I can do that for you, but unfortunately, that's out of my jurisdiction.
I'm sure need some more jurisdiction then.
Nothing I can do there.
Okay, there we are, we've activated the boss in theory.
Hey, God, can you not throw bombs at me? I'm having a little bit of a bad day. Can you just... This dude yapping. I was gonna keep a bit going where I just kept trying to match his mouth movements, but, I don't think I'm that committed.
You track me. Sort of. Could you come back over here, potentially? He is not allowed to munch.
He's not allowed.
Do you... Can you cross under it? Are you... Do you intend to actually... any intention of fighting?
No. I'm just gonna throw my rocks at you. You know, I don't think I'm gonna do a fair fight. I think what I'm actually gonna do is just keep throwing my rocks at you.
I can... Oh no, can't duck under it. The impulse is there, though.
Mm-hmm.
That natural instinct of it seems too high for me to jump over, which means I can probably crouch under it. Can I hit the fist?
I feel like this isn't even taking that many more hits than other creatures you faced. It just keeps going away.
Indeed, I don't know why.
It's scared.
It is scared and I'm on a time limit.
Oh shit. That you are.
I'm on time limit and there's also a bit of a pit I have to worry about.
Mm-hmm. Just casual, endless pits.
What?
What?
What did I touch? He was not near me!
Wedding!
I would love to know what sent me to my death there.
Yes.
I don't believe so, because it showed me hitting something.
If you were asking what killed you, yes. That's the only answer.
Oh.
No, the timer still had like 45 seconds on it. He had 1:30 when I noticed the timer, and it was shortly before his death, so...
Willing to see on the VOD.
Yeah.
Okay, also note to self. Keep the boomerang throughout that fight.
Yeah,
Bob does not help the boss.
The stone golem's a coward, so...
He is here given full reign over Dracula's dominion and decides... No, I'm running away.
I don't think you understand, Mr. Adventurer. I'll wanna...
One must wonder, what does Dracula even pay him
Lilith's
for?
on the case.
Bad bat. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Medusa.
The silence spoke volumes.
Indeed. Just... I don't know, because there's something that has a offensive hitbox there. Because I touched it the first time I got there as well, thus falling into the pit.
Yeah.
But there's... nothing
There's...
there.
The game seems to believe differently.
We need a ref call on this.
Looking back on the replay looks totally fair to me. Now let me put back on my sunglasses and grab my cane. And Medusa. Nope. This time. Maybe? I don't know. I lost count.
Alright, so we have 3 quarters. Let's just wait a little bit more. Refine our process.
Eventually, we shall overcome.
One day. Otherwise there's going to be intermission content forever.
Yes. Eventually, if we throw enough bodies into the pit, it no longer will be empty. Or bottomless, I guess. The little mischievous noises they are making.
It would be quite charming if it wasn't... I mean,
Absolutely infuriating.
I wouldn't say infuriating, but it does... By their nature and their path, they do force you to stop moving entirely.
Mm-hmm. Because otherwise you're getting hit.
Indeed. And everything in this level is on a distinctive timer, which means things can get very easily out of sync.
Yeah.
It's NES Castlevania's level 4 all over again.
Yep. Oh, how I know it well.
That was the level that I dread most.
It's one of those levels that you forget about its existence until someone reminds you of it.
There!
And then you're like, oh, that thing. Like, just automatic disdain.
As it should be. Because level 4 in the original Castlevania is a level that... If I... don't clear it in one life, I often consider it best just accept the full game over and start again. Because the checkpoint...
Yeah.
The checkpoints just make the rest of the fight so much worse.
Yeah, and sometimes the checkpoints are in areas where it's like, cool, you have no sub-weapons and no other abilities in the area where you desperately need them.
Indeed. With level 4, it's... I believe you make a mistake and die near the boss fight. Your sub-weapon options are knife.
Mm-hmm. Life, optional. All right, level 3, and I believe 3/4 still remain.
I believe I have 2.
2, got it.
So, no pressure. Easy.
Easy peasy.
I do not like this ghost. I do not appreciate the flea man. I do not appreciate the ghost.
Flea man. Ah.
Yes. And there we are.
Yes.
Not if we can survive the feast to die for.
I'm being a tad bit mischievous. Let me see how this goes for me.
I do like a healthy amount of mischief.
Exactly. Like, in the corner of my eye, while I'm watching this, I just keep seeing one of my friends keep starting up a game over and over again. So I just messaged them on Discord, like, how's the game go?
Once more I die for the sword.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
I'd say sneak attacks only work once, but they've worked on me several times.
Yep. Kill me once, shame on me. Kill me twice, shame on game. Kill me through an invisible hitbox that makes no sense whatsoever. Guess that's fate.
Oh, I will live to fight another day. Theoretically.
Living's usually the first step.
Usually. And now my sword is not actually dealing with the bandages. It's because the... Is there a box on the hilt, potentially?
Perhaps.
Well, I'm for an exercise in perfectionism.
It is quite the task to get through. That in a game like this.
I'm not taking the bomb. We reject the bomb.
We reject the bomb and substitute our own. I will not get over that sound effect. That sounds like it belongs on a, like, EAS system.
Which one?
The kind of intro, the sounds like it should say, warning. There's a natural disaster headed for your area. Please seek shelter. Help your neighbors if they cannot help themselves. Alright, here he is. The coward.
I think he minds.
He minds quite a bit. God damn it, no. Wedding.
Married again, Belmont. And this is how
No, Belmont.
And this is how many times in the past 3 weeks?
That's my 5th wife this week.
What happens to all of your wives, Belmont?
That's something I don't want to think about. I don't want to go into deep pondering about what is happening to all of our wives. What even is this game? Castlevania if someone was doing the light Yagami cackle while making it. I think that's the best way I can put it so far.
Yep, that tracks. The description is also very spot on.
I think it very much conveys, the feeling.
This is... So...
I've never watched Death Note. I barely have watched it either. I literally absorb most animes through its memes.
So... Castlevania is typically... brutal, but fair. This, however, is a game that hates you.
Castlevania makes you think, oh, buddy, you died that time, but you got a chance next time. This is like, no, actually, let me go into a long tirade about why I hate humanity.
Because Castlevania 1 is a case of, oh, you lost your weapon to a knife? Well, now you know the knife's there.
Mm-hmm.
Every death is a lesson, you've got it next time.
Am fucking programmed this is what happened.
Indeed.
Let me tell you why I hate.
This game was a plea. This game was a plea for help.
No one answered it. Was there a sequel ever made to this game?
Officially, no.
Unofficially.
Yes, there is there is an indie developer who did in fact make a Haunted Castle 2 and a Haunted Castle 3.
So someone played this game, presumably beat this game, and went, wow, I need to subject more people to this.
Yes. They also made...
Godspeed to them, but,
They actually made some rather interesting works in general.
I can imagine that be the case from someone who is inspired by this game.
Yeah, I mean, the person who was inspired by this went on to make a Castlevania fan game that was effectively a riff on Paradise Lost. So I think that tells you a fair bit about where the developer is.
Physically,
Welcome,
spiritually,
Whispers.
and mentally understood.
Also,
Well, you
Ash.
deserve them, Whispers.
Also, Ash. Even more arcade games. This is definitely in a very distinct caliber of hates you.
Yeah, no, because here's the thing. My level of remembering arcade games is very much behind rose-tinted glass. I had very fond memories of the Nickel City arcade that I used to go to growing up. Because it was cheaper on my poor allowance.
This is...
This is especially heinous for a lot of the tactics used in arcades back in the day.
Indeed, this is definitely in that Ghosts and Goblins territory of just... You're going to have a bad time, and you're going to like it.
I feel like some amount of joy, though, was put into Ghost and Goblins that doesn't exist here.
I did not manage my hearts properly.
I can tell.
Rest in peace, me.
But yeah, Ghost and Goblins was made with some semblance of joy. This was not made with joy. This was made with deep-seated hatred.
Fair. This was someone said, someone talked about Castlevania and it being inspired by more of the whimsy of classic horror films and said, let's make a proper horror platformer.
Yes, some people got inspired by Castlevania to take the 80s slasher film and incorporate it into a kind of winding level structure. Other people said, nah, this game isn't all that difficult, let's make it worse.
But how are you doing today, Whispers?
To be fair, whenever I think of arcade games, I usually think of like hard-ass games like this, so yeah, that is very fair. But the games I used to play, at least, were not very... They obviously were there to eat your quarters, but they wanted you to have some semblance of joy as you went on your journey. Instead of wanting to send your head through a CRT.
Yeah.
Which I feel like happened very often in arcades that stocked this game.
Second level down.
I keep looking at those and thinking it's like a cityscape, but no, it's just like a Red Rocks kind of thing. Like, just a mountain structure that's weirdly shaped. Alright, Dr. Acula, I simply must know who does your portrait.
Indeed, I will need a piece made of me and my wife when I get her back.
Well, I'll be dead and not be able to tell you who the portraitist is then.
That's why we need the portraitist's name first. And then you die.
Well, what's my incentive then? What's my motivation? What's my reason for giving you the name then?
That you're proud of the portrait and assume you won't lose.
I also don't know why I'm giving this Dracula like a Jersey accent. I just realized what voice I gave him. I'm just gonna steal your wife. You're not gonna have any problems with that, right?
We've turned Dracula into a mafia don.
You're not gonna go through like 400 quarters to go get it back, right?
I mean, 400 quarters is definitely much less than the wedding cost.
But you just paid the wedding cost. That's already hitting your budget.
Indeed, and it's then less expensive than having another wedding.
You know what? Very fair. Weddings are expensive. That's why I just steal people's wives.
And how many wives have you stolen thus far?
Too much to count. More than 2, less than 3. Just the one last hit on the,
It's spite.
Yep.
Pure, unadulterated spite. Also, I have no idea which quarter I'm on.
I believe you're on quarter 2, maybe 3. Oh god, I forgot. Is
I'm going to say that you actually beat this game back in 1988. They were definitely from a wealthier family.
or you had an arcade that was nice and was like, maybe not quarters on this one.
Because just that balance of having the free time to actually play this game enough to actually predict what it will throw at you, and having the money to actually make those attempts,
are two very different, very difficult tasks.
Yeah, no, you need so much disposable income.
Yeah. That would be hard focusing at the arcade on only this game.
Indeed. No, you despawn. You are rejected.
Full on a no-no, you get back here.
Right, so we cannot cross the broken pillar.
Nope, it seems not.
Not quite.
Unfortunate. The boomerang does seem to assist.
Indeed it does, and we appreciate that. Because the bomb was doing nothing.
Yeah, I do not think it had the same range and hit.
Okay, now the music kicks in. Excellent. Y'all seem to be pressing the non-action buttons. Draws the gun a little bit closer.
Hey, you're supposed to attack. Ah! Boomerang, no! Hey, bud. I know you're just twerking in the corner to avoid me, but, can you please try to attack me at least?
When you stop trying to run away, perhaps.
Well, that's not gonna happen, so one of us is gonna have to acquiesce. It would be fun, but I think it'd be like screaming in joy while also being mixed with like tears of absolute sadness. Just a feeling I have from watching this. Yeah, let's hope the nothing doesn't hit you this time. Because we've already got the rocks to contend. Is the boomerang hitting him?
Sometimes there's elements where...
Let's go!
The hitboxes be gone at times. Also, I think... Memory serves, don't tell me. Is it...
Oh, making you go to the left this time. How deep? Oh, my. Every new discovery I make about this game is horrifying.
You know, maybe I would rather have the clock tower.
Yeah, you know what? The clock tower's seeming mighty nice and kind to its, victims now. Is this last, quarter?
It is indeed.
Shit. Oh, hey, you're getting married. First time playing this game.
I wish. Oh, how I wish.
Oh no, Dr. Acula.
You weren't invited.
You didn't RSVP, you son of a bitch. Get back here.
I would certainly believe it, Lily. Just...
It could be. It could also be an issue that a lot of games tend to have, where it was meant to play at a wonky-ass frame rate, and if you try and get it to go nice with a monitor, it doesn't like that. Dr. Acula's a guest of honor at this point. Guest of dishonor.
Don't actually need to stop inviting himself.
Oh, I just found an invitation somewhere. You killed one of my guests. I found the invitation somewhere.
Define somewhere.
Somewhere. Maybe on someone's body, maybe on the ground.
Was it on the ground near a body?
That's for me to know and only my therapist to find out.
Aria of Sorrow is a fantastic starting place.
100%. I do appreciate watching other people play Aria of Sorrow. I'm so glad this first area music is actually, like, very good.
Indeed. Because the best two tracks that were written for this game particularly are the first and last stages.
So the stage I've seen far too much of, and the stage that,
You've not seen it all.
yes.
Medusa. Get out of here, Mischief Skeleton. There is
my little dance.
There is no mischief to be had here.
Oh, there's so much mischief. Look at all this mischief I could be doing. I think mischief is on the menu today.
It is not. We're out of mischief.
No, I don't see no 86 for the mischief. We also need blood rivers.
We still have those in stock, rest assured. We're out of mischief.
I don't see anything on the docket that says mischief's on the menu. I read the menu up and down, and here we are, mischief. Maybe some bats are what you need.
Oh, we're plenty of bats. But we are out of mischief. We're out of stock just today. So sorry. We didn't order nearly enough mischief, but we ordered an excess of pain.
Well, yeah, that's always on the menu.
We might order a bit less of it next time.
No, it comes in a family style. Just a big catering tray of pain.
Is that so?
Yeah, you've been playing this game, you should understand it better than I. I've just been watching and I understand that it's a catering tray full of pain.
Honestly, it might be an entire just banquet hall of pain.
Banquet hall of pain, if you will. With the little flames underneath for far more suffering. Also, yes, I did notice that. The skeleton came in for the assist.
Also, I have accidentally learned the ways in which that chasing bolt operates, because I have died to it so many times in Indiana Jones style.
Yep.
We're just going to keep moving forward. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm screaming.
Maybe it's not fine anymore. Oh, that was a mischief skeleton. Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking indeed.
You know what? We technically have a quarter left. I think it's time for another way.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. Hey, look, a wedding! First time. I love how you're just casually, like, walking away from the church as thunder's crackling.
I mean...
Then you get dressed to go save your wife.
Thunder is very romantic. But also too, you know, honestly... You know, maybe the reason that I'm not doing...
Can be super romantic.
Maybe the reason I'm not doing very well is because of the outfit. You know, if it was still a wedding attire, maybe I'd be doing a little bit better.
Yeah, just that constant motivation.
You know, you get to look your best, and you get to be constantly reminded of what you're fighting for.
Truly.
No tree spirit. You're not getting a hug today.
But I kinda need a hug.
Give him a skeleton.
Come on, give me a hug.
Bulgy, I have a wife to save. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Medusa.
Up. Missed on my jump. Jumped right into pain.
I have total faith in you for getting through this first area without an additional quarter. So I shall take leave for a hot sec to go feed the dog.
Very fine.
Because she is sneezing in front of my door to remind me of what time it is.
Take all the time you need.
Will do. I shall be back shortly.
Now for some mischievous laughter. Okay, we have the Morning Star at least. And that's the most important part of this. Yeah, the objects in this part of the level can get desynced so easily that it's hard to figure out exactly when to move forward and test your luck. No worries, Aiden. Do sleep well, and thank you once again for the raid. Tower of the Mudmen. Well, I guess I only stood up when I was changing directions. Tragic. Try not to fall down this time. Once more into the Hall of Fleamen. They might be intentional. They might be one of his many pets. They are in, I think, every single iteration of his castle. Did not get the sword before dying. What if the morning stars now? Very interesting. Death to Glassjaw, it seems. Well, time for another wedding, I think. It's been far too long since the last one, I think.
So, how's this area treating you?
Got another wedding while you were away.
Fantastic. I figured.
Was really
This looked very familiar to when I left.
It was a wonderful reception. I wish we could have been there.
I know. I heard Dr. Acula came to visit. How was Doctor doing?
Better than I wish he was.
There's a little bit of venom in that statement.
Really now? I had no idea. Thoroughly unintended. I have no idea where you're getting such odd notions.
Nonsense. Such nonsense in your head.
I mean, Dr. Acula and I are pals.
Oh my
we go
God,
way back.
I realized where that scream is, sounds like in my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's that meme of the 911 electronic book for kids with low batteries. That just sounds like screaming. If
familiar.
you've ever seen that meme, huh?
I believe I'm familiar.
I will find it and I will send it to you. It is one of those things that has stuck with me.
Fair enough.
In a world of constantly revolving memes. Dr. Acula's back on his bullshit again.
Or was he ever not?
I was about to ask, was he ever not on his bullshit? I believed he just stayed in a constant loop of bullshit.
That was thoroughly on me.
It happens.
And now we engage in some Indiana Jonesing.
Yep. I would say this is more Bubsy 2 with the amount of jumps you're kind of just hoping land.
I mean more just the running from the rock in particular.
That, yeah. I will say that is one thing I'm glad that developers figured out in later gens. Was the player needs to see the jump before you expect them to just make the jump.
Indeed, this is definitely one of those games that was... You can tell that a lot of the design here was really more about... it's more of a technical showcase rather than...
Yeah, and very technically sound. They are using some very advanced techniques for its time.
Yeah, it's also just...
It's just I can't see a lot of them through the blinding rage.
Very fair. But also just a lot of the... It's one of those things where they decided they wanted to use a certain sprite size so they could show off all the details that they can cram in and impress people.
It's very pretty. The hitboxes are bullshit. There are times where nothing hits us, and the little kind of bulletin point of you only have 4 quarters to get through the whole game tend to overshadow a lot of that beauty.
But also just by having the larger sprites, they do keep the camera relatively zoomed in, which means that sometimes you don't really see what you're coming up against, or you're waiting for the camera to catch up.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something that a lot of platformers in the years to follow learned, as a general, not to do.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to do so, you need to really design a lot of your platforming around it. You don't really get to do precision platforming without...
If you require precision, you need knowledge.
Indeed. You want to see things well in advance of when you actually run into them is a little bit important. Just a tinge.
Just a tinge, exactly.
You need just a little bit more foresight. This was also just a very experimental era in general, and...
Yeah. It's... A lot of the aspects are very interesting and look to be fun to pull off. And I can imagine there were probably some developers who were giddy with joy at the ability to do some of the technicals.
Yeah, also just, I mean... Because you can tell how much they were really just going for a lot of these things, because they have you teleport entirely to a pyramid section that does not get reused.
Nope. I do not see their assets elsewhere in a way that is easy to tell.
They don't even bring the harpies back.
And a lot of the enemy sprites are quite unique. Very distinctive. You can easily tell at a glance what you're about to go up against. Again, there is also a blind, overwhelming rage.
You're not even the one playing the game.
Yep, I know. I'm imagining myself in your shoes.
Yeah, no, it's...
You really got double teamed by Stiltman and the Flea.
Yeah, the flea men keep spawning even during the boss fight.
Yep.
It's the main threat, because that's the main way that Glassjaw really gets on top of you. And then you can't really regain the distance you need to actually fight him.
Yeah. Because close up and Stiltman is not the way to do that fight.
Indeed. Because his main threat is contact damage.
Mm-hmm. And nothing in this game hits softly.
Indeed. The closest are really the bats.
Yeah.
Like so.
The bat's main threat is just remembering your position.
Fine then, I'll just move on. I can take a hint.
Especially when the hint is bashing your head into a wall.
Indeed. Oh, I've seen these bloodstains before.
I've seen you before, Bloodstains. You're not fooling me.
I just need to be on that to actually get the platform.
Also, a lot of dark and gloomy backgrounds, and then black tinted characters that you're trying to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's never fun.
Do I understand your AI?
Understanding and accepting are two different things.
Oh, indeed. I'm... going... So you are really bad at rock, paper, scissors.
Well, the only option I really have is rock. I'm kind of only made of it. Can't really fucking do much. Oof.
On the bright side, we're steadily getting a better high score.
Mm-hmm. Just casually losing 6,900. Alright, is it time for our weekly meeting already?
Indeed, it's time for Alcoholics Anonymous. Would like to introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Rockman, and I have a problem. I keep throwing rocks.
Hi, Rockman.
You know, I kind of felt like with the name my parents gave me, this would be my future for the rest of my life, so I'm just gonna keep doing it.
But I think it's important to ask yourself, what is it that you want to do?
Well, I don't mind throwing rocks.
It's not about minding it, but what do you want to do?
Well, I never got free will before. I'm kind of bound and chained.
Are you here by your own free will, or is someone making you go to these meetings?
It's been so long, I kind of forgotten.
And yet, you still show up. That sounds like free will to me.
Oh god.
Now, if you could use your free will to get a little bit closer, maybe?
You know what? Maybe I'll exercise my free will in not getting close. Express my individuality by pissing you off further. Maybe I'll just tantalizingly stay out of range and play rock, paper, scissors.
And you are only to throw rock, I take it?
You see, I have the unique ability of dodging, boomerangs.
I can tell.
Do you want me to get closer by any chance? Ow! Well, don't do that! You teach me about my own free will and then smack me in the face, my only weak spot.
Is it only weak spot? Is it really the face that's hurting?
Well, my crippling need for validation's also a weak spot, but I don't think you can hit that.
It sounds like it's not your face that's hurting, but your heart.
Well, I don't think you can hit it through my giant stony exoskeleton. Ow! You keep making me throw my rock hand.
Am I making you, or are you choosing to do so?
I wouldn't throw the rock hand if you weren't here. I guess I have to turn on the low timer music. That is horrifying.
It really is.
What a way to end that level.
Had to gamble it. And indeed, the gameplay...
Gamba is a way of life.
The gameplay also really is utterly fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
You just...
This level is a different type.
I'm just... not sure if it would be worth trying to dodge.
You know, different take on the flaming skull, but oh.
Do I still have one more?
One more
back
quarter.
Okay, we do have.
Immediately. Immediately. The gameplay of Sorrow is very interesting. Neat. I love how the mummies just unwrap in this game. Like, they don't disintegrate, they don't fall apart, they just unwrap.
Oh, that's. Oh! That worked better than I thought.
It did. Hello, 16. Oh, this music hits too.
Indeed. Now to find out why I've not actually gotten past this level.
Close enough. Welcome, Big Bridge. Are we going to be fighting Gilgamesh on this thing too? It doesn't seem like much is here. They're just making you walk a bridge, and then occasionally attack something.
There's no reason for that. Still on it?
Sir. That's not allowed in this haberdashery. Well, first time playing the game. Back to the wedding.
We're so happy for you, Mr. Belmont. Oh no. Whoever could have seen this coming?
Whoever could have. Truly a mystery of our time.
Almost walks right into the crumbling statue. Oh, didn't done that correctly.
He got so far that time.
I tried so hard.
And got so far.
But in the end, we had another wedding.
in the end, there was yet another wedding.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Medusa. And death.
What? Quarter one?
But now you see why I say the first and last stages of this game have the best music.
I agree. Although I don't believe that was the last stage. That was second to last, I believe.
Considering that it still using the same core structure of the original Castlevania, if there was an additional stage, it would be just a Dracula fight.
Yeah.
Very bad at dodging the first snake, at least. Not a little bit too close. But we have our check mark at least.
Yes.
Because it is not a boomerang. Everything some very cartoonish sound effects for the boulders, though.
They do. There are quite a few 80s cartoon sound effects that I can just hear. Like general bat noise.
Painful.
Extremely.
Goodbye, checkmark. Hello, stopwatch. This is definitely one of the games with the most threatening bat.
Mm-hmm. Legitimate threat.
Because I don't think I've really... Even just 2 damage is still enough to be... a problem.
Yeah.
8.
It's just enough chip damage to give you active concern. Bone Dragon decided to be nice today. Instead of its usual massive prick.
I mean, that's just part of the course of this game, isn't it?
Very much so.
Let's see if we can get the sword without losing a life.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get those additional arts, as they can be important for actually extending our life.
Yes.
Because after completing a stage, you will regain health. Up to the max
You
health.
only gain health between, like, stages.
You do. But it also depends. It takes your hearts for each point of health that you regain.
Yeah.
So having some excess hearts is fairly important between stages.
I can tell. It's kind of what's been keeping you alive for half of them.
True. Down the stairs.
Yep. Please, can I experience stairs?
You can say no, it seems. Got ahead of myself. Okay, we definitely need the check mark.
Yep.
Very important for long-term survival.
And short-term sanity.
Oh. That's painful.
Oof.
And I'll put us back to the start level. Oh, oh no, it won't. That's a cruel checkpoint.
That is extremely cruel.
Who chose that checkpoint? I wish to write them an angry letter.
I wish to write a complaint. Who are you lodging the complaint to? Yes.
I'm finding that out. Give me a moment.
Give me a moment to direct my anger, and then it shall be righteous and indignant.
I'm ignoring you.
I don't want to be ignored.
I'm ignoring you.
No, stop. My constant need for validation.
Ignoring you.
Oh. And please stop hitting me in the face.
Would you? Do you want to be acknowledged?
Yes.
I misread the timing.
No. Look, can we just come to a compromise where you don't hit me in the face and I get to kill you?
No promises.
I'll take that, I guess.
I'm not. Can't avoid that one.
I love how it just decides if you get that hit or not.
Indeed, and it often decides no.
Yeah, it very often decides you don't get that hit.
And that will bring us to time tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We made it quite far. Most of the time.
So, how did you feel about Haunted Castle, Sal?
It's a game that someone spent time and energy developing. For the purpose of what? I don't know. But someone sure spent development time on this game.
Indeed they did. So, where can we put home find you, son?
You may find me here on Twitch at SolarioXSally. I do have full intentions to come back to streaming eventually. It will happen.
Mm-hmm.
When, where, and what time is whatever the whims tell me at this point. That is the only guarantee I can make. But I do have a VOD channel linked on there where you can find my old streams, which are quite funny in my opinion. Please give them a check out.
And is there any idea what you will play when you return to streaming next?
Probably Nier or some sort of RPG.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to give it a guess.
Understandable. I presume there are quite a few RPGs in your backlog.
Quite.
Yeah, no. It's typically a fair assumption, considering every person I'm aware of who has a large who plays RPGs primarily, ends up having a very large backlog of RPGs that remain unplayed over many years.
Yes, it's mainly because what ends up happening is you think you're done, you go, oh, thank the gods, I have played all the games, and then it's like, guess what, buddy, there's actually a series you've never heard of before with really interesting games, and you go, oh no. And then you play all of those games.
Or try to.
Or try to, exactly. Like, I just found out about Atelier's existence not even a year ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are a lot of cult classic RPG series.
Mm-hmm.
So, where would you like to send people at home tonight, Sam?
Oh, I get to choose?
You do?
Oh boy. Spoiled with choice. I've got 3 people in mind. Give me a 1 or 2 or 3.
Let's go with 2.
Let's go with 2. All right. We are going to raid into my buddy Elia.
Ah, wonderful.
Who is working on a music commission. Let me grab you the link real quick, and I will DM you.
Rest assured. I have the name already. I've not been to Elia's content enough, but it's always a good time.
Mm-hmm. I have been friends with Elia for quite a while. We, in fact, recently did an impromptu Disney Celebration stream.
Excellent.
For their 69th anniversary. I will elaborate no further.
Understandable. But, ladies and gentlemen, do give Elia as much of your affection as you can. They are working on some music production, and it is always fun to see the gears turn.
Yes.
But we will return tomorrow with Time Spinner, a Metroidvania.
Ooh, have fun with that. It is a very interesting game indeed.
But until then, please do all that you can to enjoy the remainder of your evening. And as always, take care.
Eat something, drink something, take your meds.
Indeed, very important. Take care of yourselves. Take care. And good night.
Good night.